Hello everyone. Now, today let us go ahead with the next lesson, fifth lesson of Organization of Commerce, Emerging Modes of Business. Let us move ahead. The very first thing we will see e-business. The meaning of e-business is also called as electronic business. It is derived from the terms email and e-commerce. The e-business means using the internet to connect the people and the processes. Let us see what's next. See, dear all, the e-business or electronic business, it is the administration of conducting the business via internet. It is that simple to understand. This would include the buying and selling of the goods and the services, along with providing the technical or the customer support through the internet. So customer care also can be included in e-business. The technical support, that is online support of usage of a particular product or service. The internet and the web support together provide the opportunities in product service design, the user support, geographical expansion, that is the global reach, what we say, logistics, and the supply chain integration, that is the incorporation of supply chains at a time. Everything is included in e-business. Moreover, it also provides the opportunity in the distribution of the goods and services, along with providing procedural and consumer care through the internet. Dear all, the electronic business refers to the use of the web, internet, intranets, extranets, or some combination thereof to conduct a particular business. You all are aware of the internet, the web, intranets, that is the network connections inside a particular organization. So these are a few combinations which helps us to conduct the business. Now here the e-business, it is not a technical change. Do remember this. It is a fundamental change, a basic change, root level change in the way of business be done, be aided, be supported, and enabled by the technology. So, e business, when you refer, it is not the technical change, but it is the change in the way of doing the business, supporting the business, enabling the technology to go ahead with the e business. Please remember, the concept of e business emerged when IBM coined the term in 1997. Coined, it is invented or developed. Till that time, till 97, the word e-commerce was being used. Right now also many people they interchangeably use it, but let me tell you, there is a thin difference between the e-commerces and e-business. By the time we go ahead with this lesson, you will come to know what is the difference between e-business and e-commerce. But till 1997, before the IBM started using the word e-business, e-commerce was being used. When IBM started using this word, the purpose that time was to provide the buyers a platform on the internet to buy and sell the goods. See here, just now what I told, the e-business and e-commerce are often being used interchangeably, but remember, they are Not the same, they are different. In reality, if you see, the e-business is much wider term than the e-commerces. E-commerce simply covers a business firm's interactions with its customers and the suppliers over the internet. As if you see on the other side, e-business, it includes not only e-commerce but also other electronically conducted businesses transactions, the dealings of businesses which are conducted electronically, such as the product development, the production itself, inventory management, accounting, finance, and human resource management. So, e business is a much wider term than e commerce. These examples will clear it more. Let us go ahead with the scope of e business. In India, up till now, the businesses were managed through the traditional methods, the usual methods of the doing businesses, transactions. Now, many of the businesses are becoming aware of the advantages, the benefits of the e-businesses, what they are getting, and definitely these business firms, they are incorporating this new technology into their strategies in planning their business, in different approaches bringing in their business firms or dealings. So definitely there is a vast scope for e-business in India. See, the scope of e-business is not restricted to only the online shopping, but it is quite vast, it is enormous, it is infinite, massive. It also includes the online stock, the transactions, and the use of software like ERP software, I can tell you, that is entrepreneur resource planning software. So the scope is vast. Students, believe me, almost all the types of business functions, likewise the production, finance, marketing, the personal administration, as well as the managerial activities like planning, organizing, and controlling, it can be carried out over the computer networks. So, before it could come, people never would be thought about it. These things are there available in e businesses. See, dear all, there are various payment applications available nowadays. Some of you must be using also it. The various business and payment applications popularly used in e-business transactions. They are, I have just enlisted a few of them. The Phone Pay, Google Pay, Zomato, Swiggy, Ola, and Uber, etc. Most of you must have used it. Most of you must be aware of these applications, how they are useful to you to conduct online transactions, rather online payments. Many times you must be using Google Pay or Phone Pay. So these are a few business applications which are popularly known in e-business transactions. Students, there is other way also of looking at the scope of e-business. It is to examine, to study, to observe, to scrutinize the people or the parties which are involved in the electronic transactions. So the scope of e-business talks about observing the people, like the consumers, I will tell you, they try to observe their tendency, what would they like to buy, What would they like to change in a particular product? What is the tendency of people that is also being observed, and definitely it is helpful in the future transactions. So e-business, it has a different way of examining, studying the people involved in the electronic transactions. Please remember, it can be also visualized, or we can think about as six different directions which are it is being extended in. The e-business is being extended into these directions. The very first direction is business to business. In short form, it is known as B2B. Business to consumer, in short, it is called as B2C. Consumer to business, that is C2B. Then consumer to consumer, C2C. One of the example of this I can give you OLX, on which different consumers can just push their old or used product, second hand products, to other customers. So that kind of e-business, that is consumer to consumer e-business. C2C, business to administration, then consumers to the administration. So these six directions are being visualized as e-businesses. We can envision it, and what is the use of it in detail. We'll be studying it throughout this lesson. I hope you all have understood the meaning and the scope of e-business. Surely it will help you in the future being entrepreneur, being a businessman. So that's all for today's lecture. In the next lecture, you will be learning about the details of the six directions what we see just now of the e-businesses. In detail, we will study. Thank you so very much for listening to me patiently, carefully. God bless you all. Thank you all.